Okay, guys. So it's question time again. I have two questions. So the first question usually people ask is, what is the lender looking for? And I'm going to say your lender is looking at your credit score, and your credit history. Your credit score is to determine what type of loan to put you in. Some type of loans require different credit scores. So, 580 will get you in the door where FHA will consider you. But there's other loans like conventional loan, USDA loans, VA loan, things of that nature. Also, your credit history. So even if you don't have a high credit score, it plays a big major part if your payments are always on time, and that shows on your credit history. They also look at your 2 years of work history. You can prove to them by your W-2, because of course you have to file taxes in 2 years of W-2 or 1099 if you don't have a W-2. Also, and if you switch jobs, that's fine, because it don't have to be the same job for 2 straight years, but it's consistent income. So let's say you got a new job last month. Long as you have 30 days worth of income at that job, they can verify as well. And so that's what they look for. They look for your credit history, your credit score, and your finances. The second question was the down payment and the closing costs. So let me break it down. So the down payment is different from the closing costs. The down payment is what you put down on the home itself. Because let's say, for instance, you have a FHA loan. The FHA loan only covers 96.5%. You have to come with 3.5%. So let's say you purchase a home for $220,000. They only want to cover maybe 213,000 or 212,000, if that. You have to come with the other $7,000. All right. Now, moving to closing costs. Closing costs is because you have an FHA loan, they require you to have a mortgage insurance. Then you have to the closing costs have to cover your the taxes that was paid on the property before you enter, because the homeowner paid property taxes. So you would have to pay the taxes that they cover. So let's say they paid up until December, but you moved in April. You have to pay them back from April to December. Also, appraisal costs, inspections. So all that stuff is included in your closing costs. Some of that stuff can be negotiated, like transferring a title fee and stuff like that. The seller will probably pick up that. But those things are different. And so also I want to touch base with is, so let's say your mortgage is $800 a month. Don't think that's the payment every month, because you still have mortgage insurance you got to add on. You got HOA fees you got to add on, depending on where you live, because everybody don't have HOA fees. So if you want to stick with a mortgage of $800, $900, then you need to reconsider the amount of you spending on a home. So if your lender approve you for $300,000, don't spend that. Don't spend that. If your mortgage lender approve you for 210, don't spend it. Stick with your budget. Sit down at the table. You know how much you can bear. Don't go in house broke, especially first time home buyers. Y'all running around here wanting this, wanting that, wanting that, wanting this, and wanting that, and cannot afford it. It's just like I was telling one of my clients yesterday, just like going on a prom, and then you want all this stuff for your junior prom, knowing you got senior prom. So, your first time buying a home, you just I want this big old kitchen with an island, and I want this and I want that, just to, show off for people. No, your first home is that, your first home. You're not going to, especially if you're young, you're not going to stay in that home forever. So don't stress yourself. Have some things written down that is you're able to negotiate and be like, you know what, well, I really don't like hardwood floors, but I'll take it for my first home. Or I really want a side-by-side sink, but if it's just a one sink, that's fine. You have to get what your budget can get you. But that's it. Y'all have a good day. Any more questions? Put it in my DM. Bye-bye.